And welcome into a winning edition of the AdPro Sports Postgame Show. AdPro Sports Elite Team Gear. Canisius beats St. Peter's 48-47 this afternoon in the Kessler Center to improve to 1-4 in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. I'm joined by the head coach of the Golden Griffins, Terry Zay. And Coach, what were your thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought we didn't shoot it well, and when we were not making, we got so tentative. You know, I think part of it's us as a staff. Everyone's hanging on it. Everyone in the gym knows that we're a good shooting team, and we're not making them. So everyone's like, oh, I hope it goes in. And there's so much tension to it. It was great to see Jamie take one and make one late, and Kayla make one, because they got to take those, right? Even though they missed them early on, they got to take those. I thought we took care of the basketball really well tonight, which was good for us. Obviously, we didn't make free throws either. But we grind. You know, it was a grind out. The people don't realize this team's record's not great, but they just played Iona the other night at home and led the entire game and then lost. So they're good enough to beat you for sure, and certainly tonight they were close to good enough to beat us. But we pulled it out at the end.
Hey, you mentioned the missed free throws. That gave St. Peter's an opportunity at the end of the game to shoot for the win, and they didn't have any timeouts. So take me through what was going through your mind after the missed free throw.
Well, then I was debating if we made it. I thought Tiana would make them for sure. I was debating, do I call a timeout because they don't have it? But we know what we're doing at the end of game situation without a timeout. We know how we're defending that, so we understand what's going to go on down there. And then Aziza May tried to get to the basket. I thought Kayla got in there, and then it was a loose ball, and Porter dove on it, which was huge for us. And then the timeout. I'm screaming timeout, Porter screaming timeout, and thank God we got it. And then with 0.5 left, obviously we want to try to throw long. I told Crystal, don't throw anything in close to the basket unless you're 100% sure that she's open, because they do have time to catch and shoot if it's a clean steal with 0.5. So we wanted to try to throw it long, and that was good because she was open. Thank God she didn't throw it too far, right? Because Jamie barely tracked it down there at the end, and then all of a sudden they're down there. But I was actually screaming timeout because I didn't think that Jamie was open or Porter was going to throw it, but they didn't give it to me, so it ended up good.
So it worked out for you.
Worked out fine.
And you kept 4 timeouts in your pocket. You get an extra bonus for each one.
I always
of those,
keep
right?
timeouts. I don't know. I just feel like good teams, they got to figure it out there. You know, they got to figure out how to do what we need to do. And you know, we haven't won in a while, and sometimes it takes a while. And I always say this when you're coming out of a streak when you didn't win games for a while, it's going to be ugly. Like, you're not going to go in and blow someone out. We don't play a defensive pressure that allows blowouts. Ours is possession by possession, and we didn't make shots, but we got to win, and that's big for this team to feel good about that.
Jen Lennox had a nice game on both ends of the
floor.
floor.
Jen Lennox was awesome. She went in there. She made some nice moves. She was really strong. She was playing. We were just going to her at the end. We wanted to go at Bent, and we wanted Lennox to get the ball in the second half. Oh, I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 possessions in a row when we were just trying to go to Jen. And she answered the bell and made some shots. It was huge for us.
That's what I was saying. I said, feed her the rock. I was on the broadcast. She's 2 points away from a career high.
And it's almost, and it's funny because it's almost like they all knew we wanted to get it to her, and we threw it away twice on the first pass of the offense because we got to get Jen the ball. Yeah, we'll get it to her, folks. Don't throw it right now if she's not open. Let's work it back around. But they got it to her.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Mike.
All right.